Every great institution begins with an idea, but only a few grow into a movement. This journey in education began for SRM Group in the mid-1960s under the leadership of Dr. T.R. Parivendar with a modest unit in Tamil Nadu. Driven by a noble intent and hard work through decades, SRM Group now is one of the most prominent and respected faces in education, managing multiple campuses across the nation, with faculties leading in engineering, sciences, management, and liberal arts to dental sciences, physiotherapy, the School of Public Health, and cutting-edge doctoral research. In 2017, that legacy extended to Andhra Pradesh, giving rise to SRM University-AP, envisioned as a model university empowering a new generation of learners. When institutions became places that shape thinkers who continue to learn, research, and lead long after they graduate. In the heart of Andhra Pradesh's emerging capital region stands a university shaped by India's future aspiration, a place that embodies opportunity and empowers a new generation to lead in careers that did not even exist a decade ago.
Everyone talks about education hub. Amaravati differs because Amaravati talks about intellectual hub. That's the basic difference philosophically. It is not the numbers, it is the quality of education we are providing at the Amaravati. I think it differs very clearly right from the philosophy, talking about it is not an education hub, it is an intellectual hub. So the output is based on adding wisdom to the existing knowledge in academia and industry and research.
Built not just to educate, but to prepare a generation for what lies ahead. Preparation here does not begin in the final year. It begins from day one. This is SRM University, Andhra Pradesh, a campus born from legacy and designed for tomorrow.
The global exposure of our faculty members that we are passing on to the students, that makes us unique. And especially we are the first university in this capital region of Andhra Pradesh. That is also makes. We draw the students from all over country and we represent about 23 states in our faculty strength also.
SRM's journey is rooted in a larger national belief that education must evolve as India evolves. SRM believes that education is not just about academics growth, but is a deeper and ethical obligation to society, which is best put forth by Dr. P. Satyanarayanan, President SRM Group and Pro-Chancellor SRM AP.
I think the SRM University-AP has laid the foundation for you to learn how to learn. With this foundation, you can survive anywhere. Not only survive, you can thrive and flourish in any situation or environment. And these degrees are not only belonging to you. These degrees are from the sacrifice of your parents, from the contribution of the society, and the opportunities that was provided by the nation. You should all give it back when you get a chance, immediately right away.
The SRM University envisages to have a campus in 200 acres, and ultimately we want to have a campus for 50,000 students. But keeping the future plans in mind, our infrastructure is at par with an international standard. In that, currently we have around 3 academic blocks. We call it as Sarvepalli Radhakrishna block and C.V. Raman block. They are the very important academic blocks where academics happen. We also have a dedicated research block and it's called J.C. Bose block. Other than that, we have several hostels, like we have 6 towers, because our hostels are named by the name of the rivers. So we have towers and we have a huge, massive 26 floors hostel for boys. It's called Ganga, we say that. We will be having Ganga A and Ganga B, and they'll be joined together. It will be catering. Very interesting, a big, huge, massive Vedavati hostel is already there for 2,000 career students. Another 2,000 students to cater that we will be having.
As industries transform and technologies accelerate, education can no longer remain static. From its early beginnings as an institution committed to excellence, SRM-AP grew by responding to the needs of a changing nation. In 1985, SRM entered higher education with a clear purpose: to make quality technical education affordable, relevant, and future-ready. That relevance today demands more than classroom instruction. It demands research capability, industry alignment, and continuous student development.
We have a vision, we have a plan. Once everything is finished, we want to have 100% residential university. Because what we see that generally students, by traveling, they lose time and not till that tired. But if they are on the campus, there is a 24 hours, I think they'll spend time on that. This is the plan. So our infrastructure is planned towards that, to have a fully residential university. It's a new model. And where, because since it's a research-based university, then the evening times and their free time can be used for research and development.
Over time, that purpose has expanded across disciplines, across regions, across generations.
The AP government allotted another 100 acres land. So far we have engineering, management and liberal arts. Now that part is going to be a very huge, massive medical and health facilities. So we'll be building, expanding towards medical domain. So where allied health services, medical and health sciences will come up, like medical college, dental college, and physiotherapy, occupational therapy, pharmacy, and most important thing is that School of Public Health.
In 2017, SRM-AP emerged as a modern university for a new India, global in outlook, Indian in values. A university built with a deliberate focus, integrate research, career readiness, and student growth into a single academic journey. SRM-AP reflects this belief through academic diversity, spanning engineering, sciences, management, liberal arts, and doctoral research.
We are one of the niche liberal arts program in the context of Andhra Pradesh, in the context of this region itself in a certain sense. So we literally have 2 or 3 faculty members from Harvard. I myself did my PhD from Columbia. We have people from NYU, UCL, University College London, etc. So in other words, the kind of faculty members that we have gathered, from across the world, but also from absolutely superb institutions within India itself, all the IITs, JNUs, and DUs, and so on and so forth. So that's the second thing. Third, obviously, is the kind of students that we are getting in our school. Literally, 44% of our incoming batch, for instance, are on scholarship. So it tells you something about the quality of students that we have gathered.
And the Carnegie Mellon is one of the top level institutions, constant, I think the ranking, second rank. We signed a long-term MOU with them in the area of artificial intelligence, training our faculty and mentoring our faculty and collaborating with us for the future research. That's one of the important collaboration we cherish. I think it's every 6 months, we are sending around 4 faculty members to Carnegie Mellon. They do as 1 semester, they come back, and they are developing the projects in collaboration with the faculty at the Carnegie Mellon. Now, it is once you do the training and leave it, that's one important. But what we are doing that we are giving a financial support to the faculty, both faculty, Carnegie Mellon, together they are going to develop a good community level applied AI projects in a long-term basis, very state-of-the-art. We are funding them actually from the university. Similarly, we also have several collaborations with now we are working with Columbia University, and we are also trying to collaborate with various universities in US in technology, basically with some of the US universities, and also the European universities also we are looking forward. Now I think now gates are open for that yesterday's MOU. I think many things, opportunities are coming up for the academic institutions. So we are now in talks with many European universities, wherein we will be sending the three things happens actually when you sign MOU: faculty exchange, student exchange, and their faculty coming here and working on here. Actually, these are the collaborations we are cherishing.
Here, students are not confined by labels. They are encouraged to explore, question, and collaborate.
Here at SRM AP, we have many career services programs, and also we are encouraged to lead many student chapter here with our leadership abilities. Me being one of the student presidents for the campus bodies we do have here at SRM AP, I can say that we are getting a huge support to enhance our soft skills and also build many other technical skills, or also the life skills which are actually enabling us to be on the par with the many more successful people around the world.
At SRM AP, innovation is not an add-on, it's the foundation. Research is not positioned as an elite activity for a few. It is embedded into everyday learning.
Talking about our faculties, like every faculty holds a lot of research and they have that PhD's experience. So from the very early stages of our semesters, we are introduced for the research, and we have a very hands-on experience on that. The faculties prepares us for the ready corporates regarding the research and all.
Research begins early, driven by curiosity rather than curriculum alone.
We give them a wholesome education in such a way that research is a part of their studies, curriculum, hands-on training is a part of their curriculum, as well as they get other experiences like participation in hackathons and other competitions. So these participation actually make sure that they become competent, stay separate with respect to others who are in the same field.
Students are introduced to research thinking from their initial years, learning how to frame questions, analyze data, and approach problems systematically.
SRM University, Andhra Pradesh is a research-intensive university where we focus research from UG, PG, PhD and faculty. Because SRM University feels that UG research is one of the foundation research for country making. That's why SRM University support seed grant to the UG student for their idea, and also SRM University allow the UG students to work in each laboratory from the second year onward.
Times are changing, the needs are altering, so I believe students need to be encouraged to pursue research. University has its own policy. Like right now, there is a seed grant call going on for UG PG students where undergraduate students can take up personally or in groups to apply for a seed grant. A couple of students from my department are doing that as well. And university will be providing them the seed grant, and it will be for 6 months to a year where they can pursue their research with the financial assistance from the institute. And I think this will prepare them to take up their postgraduate programs better.
Students work alongside faculty on live projects, learning how to think, test, and build solutions for a global world. Strong international collaborations connect classrooms in Amaravati to ideas across continents, ensuring SRM students remain globally competitive yet locally relevant. This exposure strengthens both research depth and professional confidence, preparing students for higher studies, innovation ecosystems, and global careers.
Since we are talking to global institution, now we are trying to place our students globally. We signed MOU with Japan. More than 150 students are in Japan every year. Japanese companies, yesterday also there was a recruitment drive, they came here. They take our students, take them. When you send students to abroad for the placement, we have to prepare them. So we created a Japanese, brought the 2 Japanese teachers from Japan, and they are preparing them in the language properly, number 1. Now we are doing with the Germany. So last year we started German language teaching, plus and signed MOU with some other companies in Germany.
Learning doesn't stop at the classroom door. Student development at SRM AP is intentional, structured, and continuous.
So we are looking for entrepreneurship mindset from the students, because that's the next generation skills that students need it. We at SRM, we want to equip our students with that skill set, innovation mindset, so they can pursue the entrepreneurship journey at their own comfort. We are fortunate because of a couple of reasons. Our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Satyanarayana, he has a vision to make SRM University-AP the number 1 for innovation entrepreneurship. So his vision is a driving force. Number 2, we have the leadership, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Satish Kumar. He gives all the support that we need. And on top of that, we have world-class facilities to pursue the deep tech innovation, this campus. 4th, last but not the least, we are also privileged to be located in Amaravati, where it's going to be a future capital of Andhra Pradesh. And we have got the full support from Andhra Pradesh government. So with all these factors, we are very special.
SRM AP's fully residential campus is designed to nurture holistic growth, academic, physical and emotional. Living on campus builds independence. Collaboration becomes second nature. Leadership emerges through participation, not instruction.
At SRM University-AP, the residential campus provides a key role in the holistic development of students. It helps in developing the peer learning as well as and it also increases the communication skills of the students. As everyone is from a different cultural background, that helps students come together and understand the areas where in some cities there are underlying effects and in other there are something else. So it also helps us have an entrepreneurial mindset, which thereby with further discussions help us engage more in the needs of the society.
From high-speed digital infrastructure to collaborative living spaces, the campus prepares students for independence and leadership. Access and merit go hand in hand at SRM AP, because diverse perspectives strengthen classrooms, labs and teams.
We try to get faculty with a global outlook. I myself have worked in the US, I worked in the UK, I worked in Singapore, and several also institutions in India. So we want to be rooted in India but have a global outlook. So that's what we do with all faculty. The programs themselves have courses which are kept relevant with time, and in recent times the global situation is quite important. The geopolitics, for example, is driving a lot of the business aspects. So we try to bring that to the classroom as well.
This is education built on fairness, an opportunity earned through merit. Education finds its true purpose when students step confidently into the real world.
A lot of interviews come, so a lot of companies as well come. So initially from our third year itself, we see many companies coming up for the internship offers first. Most of these companies are really huge companies. So we see Google, Amazon, Microsoft, PayPal, JustPay, etc. So these companies come for internships. After these internships, we get a conversion for our placements, which is really helpful. So we also get the experience of an internship, and we also get our placements when we're completing our third year itself. So that's very beneficial for us.
Confidence, however, is built over time. SRM AP focuses on continuous career readiness, industry exposure, mentorship and skill building that begins early, not at the finish line.
To keep up the pace with the growing technology, SRM University establishing the very important institutes like number 1, AA Institute, and we already established actually AA Institute, and we brought a dean from outside India, from US University, And we also established a institute for quantum technologies. It is in tune with the Andhra AP government's Quantum Valley vision. Okay, so we brought it in, and we are joined. One way we joined hands with the Quantum Valley. In other way, we are also developing the capacity and giving access to our students and researchers to work on these two important fields. Third important institute we are establishing is on alternative source of energy, and with special reference to hydrogen energy. For that, these three important aspects, which are now whole world is looking at it, we are also in tune with that.
Students engage with industry through interactions, projections, mentoring, and guidance that align academic learning with professional expectations.
Whatever we study in the academics, we cannot directly work on them. So regarding that, our university is collaborating with industrial people. So what they were doing is they are collaborating with industrial people, and they are getting them to our classrooms, so that some of the courses that are being taught are taught by them. So half of the course is taught by our faculty, and half of the course is taught by an industrial expert, such that we know the gap between what we are learning and what is happening in the industry.
Placement preparation is not a season, it's a journey. Graduates carry more than degrees. They carry adaptability, confidence, and global outlook, because they have learned how to learn and how to grow with changing industries.
In my placement journey, CRC has played a major role, be it coding sessions, be it alumni sessions, be it mock tests, be it mock interviews. I got right thing at the right time. Like I was doing something wrong. If I was doing something wrong, I used to have regular checkups with mentors, which really helped me in doing right things at the right time in my tenure of the year.
While academics remain the core focus, the institution is equally mindful of the pressures today's dynamic environment places on young minds. With this understanding, it actively prioritizes student well-being by creating a balanced campus experience. A structured engagement is curated by professionals for mental well-being via sports, yoga, social service initiatives, and a diverse range of student-led clubs spanning music, dance, and cultural events. The university nurtures creativity, builds community, and provides healthy avenues for students to unwind. The intent is simple yet powerful. Enable holistic growth while helping students navigate academic rigor with resilience and confidence. From its earliest roots to its newest campuses, with a strong portfolio of hundreds of patents published and more than 73 already granted, SRM AP continues to strengthen its foundation of research-driven excellence. SRM has never stopped evolving because the nation it serves never stops changing. As India looks towards 2050, SRM University-AP stands ready, shaping thinkers, innovators, and leaders who will define the country's next chapter. This is not just education for today. This is education for the future. SRM Sikkim. In our upcoming episode, we journey to the Northeast, where SRM is steadily advancing its vision through SRM University Sikkim. Nestled amidst serene valleys and the vibrant energy of nature, we take a closer look at the university's evolving academic ecosystem, its youthful and dynamic campus, and the meaningful opportunities it is creating for students across the region. SRM Chennai. We then focus on the birthplace of this legacy, SRM University Chennai, a leading campus known for its diverse programs and dynamic learning space. Join us as we look at how it continues to shape the next generations, taking our country forward.